Hey there, Pisces. Hope you are doing well, fam. This is Jamie, and we're checking in for your energies. Just a little reminder for all our amazing returning viewers and subscribers. I'll be doing readings on Sundays, which is usually about the week ahead. I'll be doing an energy check-in on Wednesday, and then we'll look at what's happening for the weekend on Friday and moving towards that schedule. I am moving and packing and a lot's going on, and over the summer too. So just to let you know, I'm still here. There just will be a couple of less a week, but that just allows us to connect in as usual and get connected. So yeah, let's get started and see what is happening. We have cleared the space for you, friends. And if you haven't already, feel welcome to register for Turn Up the Heat session. This is a free session that we are hosting, and this is all about, getting to that number one goal, that number one dream that you have, and how we can, transform and transmute that to really allow you to manifest, break free from whatever's holding you back to achieve that goal. So we're going to be holding that free session, which has been now finalized as the 12th of June. So we only have a few more seats left in terms of registration available. So get on in. I'm excited to connect with you and support your journey. All right, guys. So let's see what the energies are. So first coming on in, we have got inexperience. All right, let's see what is next, and then we'll do an overall energy and then dive in deeper to see what Spirit wants you to know about your current situation. Just remember, this is a general and timeless read, friends. So in terms of that, it may or may not resonate in full, so only take what does here. Interesting. So we've got inexperience, cut ties. I'm already getting some pretty strong messages coming through. It's given us two, so we'll take that. Inner truth and abundance. I like it. I know exactly what's happening for you, friends. All right, and one more. Hey, guys. Come on. We've got my white owl. For those of you who know, that is my big pay attention message as a sign. So I'm passing that on to you if you're looking for a sign. That white owl is speaking very loud. One more thank you, Spirit, to support our Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the one. Whoa, that's huge. That is huge. Okay, I'm just going to put these decks away. And then let's get into it. All right. So Pisces, there's something here that seems to be showing up about, I'm not sure if this is in terms of something that you're wanting to do, a belief system, a concern that you just don't have enough experience. Maybe too, there's someone that's making you feel that way. I'm kind of getting like there's someone here potentially around you that doesn't have the insights or the understanding of where you're at in terms of growth or expansion. So there's a couple of different messages here that I'm receiving about this. So connect in on what that is for you. If this is someone that you're dealing with that's making you feel this way, or you're recognizing this in someone. But whatever's coming up, you might find that the cut ties energy can come in a few different ways here. Again, there's a lot of messages. So the energy is quite large here around either someone may be cutting ties with you because they don't feel that they can potentially live up to who you are. It's kind of like they're a little bit intimidated, but also because they're facing themselves, you know what I mean? And it's like your connectedness to this person or this situation is presenting something to them that they've never faced before, which is a big feeling for this person is what is coming on through. So take this if it's vice versa energy. This also could be too about the belief system that may be coming in that you don't have the experience or have what it takes to do what you need to do. And this is kind of saying like, we've got to cut this energy because that's part of what may be holding you back here in terms of achieving some goal or going towards something. With this inner truth and abundance, it's like once we understand these key components of a desire or a connection of some kind, what you're going to see is that you're going to light up a path that is so significant here with getting to the real heart of what's going on, you know, peeling back those layers, Pisces. But then the abundance that comes through from this, it's like it's going to allow this vortex to open and just give what is meant to give in terms of also receiving, but also the feeling that comes with it. And then we've got the one. I mean, I've got like, you know, those kind of shivers and tingles that I'm feeling. Like there's something very powerful, something very connected here that's happening for you regarding a situation, regarding a belief system, or regarding a person. So there's something that is really meant for you very deeply, very strongly. And I don't know if it's something that you're ignoring or questioning, but it's like you know what the answer is. But at the same time, there's just this, I don't know if it's a just go for it energy, you know what I mean? Because on the other side of this that you need to cut out, again, a belief system or understanding why someone's behaving the way that they're behaving is like, you know it. Okay, so there's definitely something coming on here that is pretty freaking wow. Maybe there's also too, for some of you, you just know something is not right because they can't or don't have the ability, the experience, the insights to be at your level. And this is just, we all grow at different paces. We all have different experiences in life, but also too, I think sometimes we just, I don't know, some gifts that we're given, you know, and just, we're just different people and we're not meant to be more than what we are at some point in time in our life. So check in with that on what that is. But it's just saying here, you know the truth here, Pisces. And when you make that decision and go after it and become that, you're going to see the floodgates open in a really huge way because there's something that is specifically meant for you here. Okay, Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, I feel this is like putting an end to what you don't feel, Pisces, with this Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, that you don't have enough experience or you don't have the tools or resources to do what you need to do. See, the Queen of Pentacles, I feel, is abundant, but they're also very grounded. And I don't know if you can hear the rain. It's quite beautiful. That's going on in the background. We've got some heavy rain that's just coming on down. I just feel there's something strongly that you'll be putting to an end here. The Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups. I'm just going to get a couple more so I can see what else is coming on in. Wow, I'm just going to take them. Two of Cups, the Devil. Let me just move these across. Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Okay, first coming up, there seems to be with this Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups something maybe that you've been watching upon, something that you're holding on to in terms of stability. I'm just getting more around beliefs. I mean, the Swords energy is around our mind, is around the way that we think, the way that we've experienced something. Usually starts from a mental aspect, okay? In how we feel about something. So what we're seeing here, there's something about someone's experience or the way someone is showing up. It's like someone doesn't have the tools to really be who they're meant to be in a sense of like the growth aspect, but I'm trying to understand if this is more a belief system versus the truth to the matter. I hope that makes sense because I'm not trying to make out that inexperience. It just means that we just haven't expanded ourselves or had that time or skill to really get into it, to learn about it, to uncover what we need to uncover. But with this Queen of Pentacles and Page of Swords, I feel like there's something that's being watched upon right now, Pisces, with you, about what you're doing next. This could be something that you're thinking about, and even that you may be looking at, like going over what you've once done, even looking at your experiences and how you can turn and shift something into what you actually want in your life. But I feel like there's just a lot of judgment right now on yourself, but potentially to what other people have thought or think, or whatever feedback that you're getting from someone. But what I'm seeing happening here is you actually making a decision to move on from any lack or limiting belief that may be around this, that you can't do something, because we're seeing a couple of ties in the Eight of Cups, which is kind of like moving on or moving towards that place that you know that truly does fulfill you. And we can see you making, you know, potentially some strong plans, having some clear goals and direction of really going after what you want. Like you're ready to just go after it, because that's what makes you feel good. That's what makes you feel alive. And that's what's, I feel you're being called to go and do and have fun with it. Because the Two of Cups and the abundance energy as well with the inner truth, we've got the Devil, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is kind of, again, further saying about, well, you've got these big ideas, you've got these big goals, you've got these big plans, Pisces. So what's the decision that you need to make for you that is true, that allows you to unite the things of what fills those cups up and allows you to feel free and whole and just connected? And this Two of Cups could be about a relationship, but I feel this relationship, it's bigger than just you and one person. This is like a, you know, whether it's your lifestyle, whether this is your career, whether this is your purpose, whether this is a connection of a family, going towards something. It's not just about two people. I feel like this is like something that's merging in quite large and significant, that is a very long-term decision process or decision making, and stepping forward together in strong belief and unison towards something. So this could be with someone that you're working towards something, going to achieve. But interestingly, we've got the Devil energy with the Four of Wands showing and the Knight of Wands. So, and then the One. I just really feel this is about turning up the heat on something, like, and I think that's the name of my session, hey. But this is around, I feel like this is about having some fun, getting, you know, the Devil energy, I'm getting more, I'm not getting anything like concerning. I'm just getting more about this connection. And because I have the Knight of Wands here and the Devil with the Four of Wands, this could be like a very passionate pursuit, so determined. But I also am feeling, if this is a connection with someone, I feel like that you might get a little, not necessarily sidetracked, but a little taken away in the connection, because you guys are so lit up and feeling so connected and so strongly tied together. You might find that you know, intimately, that things are just, that's a big focus right now to really deepen and strengthen that connection. It just feels so right, so ignited. So I am feeling that a bit here about the direction that you guys are moving forward. And with this Knight of Wands too, you know, I feel like this is maybe being presented to you a lot, or on your mind as well, both for you and this person. Something that I'm just getting like very intimate connection here between the two of you. But let's see where this takes us and what else we need to know. So I've got the Knight of Swords and the Judgment energy. We can kind of see this here with some form of information, communication, even with the Page of Swords, like we said, looking at something that needs or has come to the end, any difficult situations, any difficulty in thinking. I feel like you're getting the clarity to really make decisions and move forward. And we can see you doing this with something. It's like something that you learn. I don't know if this is something that's given to you, something that you read, something that you research, but there's going to be something that helps you go, you know what? I need to move away from whatever I'm struggling with this Eight of Swords. I need to move away from my thinking. I can't keep being stuck here, because it's not what makes me happy, is what I feel. And I think like you're just, there's a little bit of fear here, but I'm also like, we can see the greatness happening with something that's going to be cleared out. Again, I don't know if this is a particular person, a thought process, a belief system, but we're seeing something quite, I feel like something releasing here. And with this Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands together, we're seeing this energy really being put into what lights you up. Hard work. I think there's a point in time of working hard just to work and to make the money versus working hard for something that you're truly passionate about, that you want to achieve, that you want to go after. And I feel like this is the shift that's happening, that you're choosing to make here, Pisces, is I know what I want. I know what my truth is. I know where I'm feeling called, but now how do I put it all together and just do what I got to do? And it's like the rewards and benefits come with you. With this Two of Cups and this Queen of Swords, there's definitely a sense of maturity here with the way that communication is going to be had. I think you're also going to get clear on something. Wow, Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely something you're going to get clear on. And I feel like if there's anything that you have been concerned about or worried about or obsessing about, there's someone here with this King of Swords energy who's going to help further clarify this. This could also be your masculine and feminine energy, but it's like, again, someone has very strong insight here to make decisions and cut out what needs to be cut out to keep moving forward. If this is about, you know, reigniting a passionate connection, I think there's just a fine line here. I think it's important to have passion and intimacy in a connection if this is what it's about for you. But I think there's also this part of making sure that when you connect in, it's deeper than just the act of. And I feel like this is a part here of how do you connect deeper on a mental level as well, okay, is what I feel is being asked here. Four of Wands, we're seeing the Ace of Pentacles. So there's something that's definitely heating up and presenting itself here for you, Pisces, and that you're heading in the right direction. Maybe to a connection or someone that you're coming connected with and feel very connected, whether this is intimately or not, just like it could be more like, you know, that sapiosexual energy, which is being connected to someone from an intellectual level. This could be very much here what we're seeing, because when there's inner truth, there's something that's sparking in your mind and your soul, okay, in your spirit. And I feel that's what's happening here with some connection or some decision and choice, and we're seeing that really presenting itself here to you. And then we've got the Knight of Wands with this Three of Swords. Let's get a further clarify on what this Three of Swords is. And then we've got the Magician energy. So some of you may have been a little bit off track with a connection or a situation here. And maybe there was someone that was showing up, then going away, then showing up and going away again. And that might have been a bit heavy to deal with. But what we're seeing here is what you've actually want to manifest is what is coming on in. But sometimes to know what we want, we have to also deal with the hardness and harshness of, you know, those things that we don't want, right? And I think part of this is getting super clear on the opportunities that are presenting itself and what feels connected to you, Pisces, and clearing out those things. I just feel like it's a segue to clear out the things that, you know, when you go on an idea and it's exciting and then you go do it, but you don't feel connected to it when you're doing it. And then you go do something that you probably haven't thought too hard about and it just works and flows. And I feel like that might be the difference here between something and a choice and a decision, is something that you maybe want to do, but there's a little shift that needs to happen because something's not flowing. So what is that part that's not flowing? Is it's just not the right connection because there's something better for you? So I feel like you're going to get the insight and understanding of this over the next couple of weeks on what that is or who that is, about the right thing or the right person or that right opportunity for you, because we're seeing this get super, super clear. Okay, we're going to get a few more cards to see what else is going on here and what you need to know. So we've got luck is on your side. I'm liking that, Pisces. We've got look at the bigger picture. Adjustments are required. I think I just did say that there's something here that I feel just needs to be shifted around. And I just think more shifting around is just what is the focus? Oh my gosh, did you hear that? That was so loud. I jumped out of my seat. And that was a big bang when I said, "What is your focus?" That freaked me out. Sorry, that was just like, I don't know if it was a combination of lightning and thunder. I couldn't see lightning, but it was just so loud. Okay. Let's get one more. Sorry, I'm a bit shaken from that noise. I'm not sure if you heard it. Okay, and don't let pride get in your way. So yeah, Pisces, that's what I'm seeing here for you is just what hasn't worked out, or what you feel like you haven't been enough for, or someone not showing up the way that you need at your level. What I'm just feeling is happening. There's something that is like re-pointing or redirecting to what is meant for you. But sometimes you have to go through this. What's really interesting, you've got both Sagittarius energy, and I think we just had the full moon in Sag, didn't we? Here. So when it's saying look at the bigger picture, what was coming around, the last week for you that was really highlighting on your mind, wanting to do, wanting to create. There's something here that I feel is in your sphere, in your mind, in your heart and your soul that you really want. And it's time to stop, thinking that you don't have what you have, or the tools or the skill or whatever it might be. This is time to go after it. Richard Branson, he didn't have a whole lot of experience when he started what he started, right? Newspaper boy, created Virgin Records. Like, he didn't know. He just went and did because he felt called and just figured it out along the way. The same thing even when he built his initial airline. He didn't have all the answers. You can have the right people around you to help support you, but that's a key thing. The right people, making what you want happen, and the willingness to go after it. If you're feeling called to do something, go do it. This is not a time now to hold back. This is a time to go after your truth, because that's where the abundance lies. When you're just sitting, in that space of, it's not even comfortable sometimes, because sometimes it can be uncomfortable not doing something, but it's like, why, what is holding you back from taking that step? And we can say money. There's always ways or opportunities we can make something happen. We can bootstrap, we can sell before we bring a product to life. We can ask, there's so many ways, and I'm happy to talk about that more on our session if you want to come into that session. But if there's something that you want to do, it's like, please don't ignore the calling. You're being called, go. This is a time to go for it. If adjustments are required, I feel like I've mentioned here, there's something that is capturing your attention, that's sparking your interest. But I also feel too, you're getting some clarity, and I think having that discernment too is what I'm seeing here. There's something that you're feeling connected to as part of a decision. But there's a little bit, I'm just getting a little bit of obsessive energy, and I'm not sure what this obsessive energy is. For some of you, I do feel this is a passionate, intimate connection, that this is like lighting you up in a really awesome way, and you guys are feeling connected on this path forward. And look, if it's past a 6 week, I'm just going to say 6 weeks to 4 months. If you guys haven't figured it out yet in terms of that connection, they can just sometimes be a hot and steamy in and out energy. Okay. That's just the usual timelines that we see time and time again. So just be mindful of that on the depth and level of this connection, and make sure you're pulling back the layers if this is regarding an intimate connection. This could be someone that you're already with, and just a direction and ignition is happening, and that's how you guys are connecting. And I think that's really wonderful. But there's something here too about the clarity and the understanding, and having the information that you need, I think is going to show up for you. And you probably will have support here, or it's asking you to get support that you need to make the shifts and adjustments to go create this thing that you want to create. This is not about you trying to do it alone, but asking for help from the right people and finding who those right people are for you. And sometimes it's just paying attention to what people are doing who've already done what you want to do. Okay. Getting insights from someone who hasn't been there, that's not going to really help you. They could have some good advice, and support you in encouraging you, but getting advice from an opinion versus an experience is two very different things. And I see this all the time in business, someone listening to someone that has never done it before, and it's like they're not going to know the ultimate underlying things to really think about, to really consider, that can make and break something here. In terms of don't let pride get in your way, I'm just seeing again that wherever you have been, I'm going to say disgruntled in some way. That's the word that's coming through, or someone has, you know, promised something, not delivered before. I'm seeing this offer and opportunity present itself, and something that you've been wanting to manifest. But there was also some part that I feel too had to be healed as part of this growth here, Pisces. And it's also too, I think there's just some part with this, don't let pride get in your way, is get overly, you know, when you, how do I explain this? Like getting too high up or caught up in a bit of the fantasy, the speed, I just feel more grounding is needed. That's probably the best way to say it. I'm just seeing something just getting a bit taken away because of the excitement, because of the passionate, because of the obsession, because of something that's really got your attention here and the opportunity that's presenting itself. I feel like this is something that you've been manifesting, but just don't get too cocky in the process. And sometimes with cockiness, we can be a bit naive and not see everything for what it is. And I don't see anything unruly here. I just feel like it's important as part of your decision making process to be grounded in that. But I feel like you have very good insight, support, guidance, or whatever it is that you're seeking as part of this to really make that strong movement forward, and help you just take those right steps in support of this. So don't be, you know, frustrated if someone is trying to give you support. I mean, I know sometimes, you know, we don't want feedback when we haven't asked for it, but sometimes take that message as that's being trying to be delivered by spirit. If it's kind of rubbing you up the wrong way, pay attention to it. Why is it rubbing you up the wrong way? Is there truth in it? Okay, because we're seeing here when you get the clarity on where you're meant to be on a decision, the gates are opening up for you. So take a step forward, Pisces. This is a really exciting time. Appreciate you. Love you dearly. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It doesn't cost you a thing and it helps support the channel and allow us to bring more to you. Much love. Bye now.